Hey everyone, Morgan here. Okay, so I actually just got an alert on my phone that said that flu season was really high in my area. So like the flu risk was really high in my area. The flu is really high in wintertime. Like the flu season is really bad in cold times, more specifically because the virus actually thrives on cold, dry conditions, and it can really easily jump from person to person in cold, dry conditions. So it's really important. You can get sick anytime. You can get a cold and a flu really anytime, but it spreads really rapidly in colder times, which is why, in the winter, you really, not just winter, but just cold times specifically, you really want to be extra cautious. But you want to be cautious in general, especially if you're out in the public a lot, with touching things and all this. Okay, so I wanted to talk about a few things that you want to have with you at all times. Prevention is key when it comes to the flu, cold, any kind of sickness, right? So prevention is going to be key. So when you're out and about, and you don't have a source to wash your hands, you want to have hand sanitizer with you at all times. Just get a hand sanitizer bottle and have it with you. Use hand sanitizer sparingly because it can kill good germs as well. So if you have the opportunity to wash your hands with soap and water, that's better and that's best. But if you don't have the opportunity to wash your hands, then hand sanitizer will be the best option for you. And when you're not using hand sanitizer, use antibacterial wipes to wipe down, carts, to wipe down things that you have touched, to just wipe down areas for your home and out and about. Wipe down your steering wheel, wipe down things on a fairly regular basis. You can get antibacterial wipes from the Dollar Tree and they're fine. You can get antibacterial wipes everywhere. Pretty much, keep them in your car, keep them in your home, keep the little travel packs with you in your bag, your purse, wherever, in your pocket, right? So antibacterial wipes and hand sanitizers should definitely be an EDC staple for you, especially during winter times. And be preventative. Really be conscious of washing your hands, using hand sanitizer, and wiping surfaces down. And not only that, but if you are in a high risk flu area, I would suggest wearing a mask. Who cares if you look silly? Have an N95 mask or something. I have all this stuff in my bag, but have an N95 mask and just pop that mask on. Outside of that, gloves and goggles might be useful, just depending on the circumstance. Like with a real bad pandemic, you may want to really cover, as much as you can. Goggles would be an extreme, but it may be something that you want. But gloves, definitely. And it's funny that I'm talking about like the flu season and cold and whatever in a tank top, but it is actually winter here. It was 27 degrees this morning. And I think that's why the flu is kind of rampant right now, because it is dry and cold here. Basically, when it comes to flu and cold, viruses and things like that, you want to protect your eyes. You want to protect your skin and respiratory. So, your hands, skin, your mouth, eyes, and, to protect yourself from getting infected. And with kids, be extra cautious with kids. Make sure that they are washing their hands. If they're not washing their hands, put hand sanitizer on them, okay? And in addition to that, keep your immune system up the best that you can. Take a multivitamin every single day. Try to eat right. Exercising actually really does help, when it comes to being preventative. The stronger and healthier you are, the better you're at, fighting flus and viruses and colds and things like that, bacteria and all that stuff. So the stronger you are, the better it is. If you are not in good health, try to stay out of super populated areas, and if you have to go out, really, mask up and get those gloves on. Who cares, whatever anybody else thinks of you. Protect yourself, because the flu can actually be deadly, especially to people with lowered immune systems. It can be deadly to the elderly, and it can be deadly to small children. On the last note, drink lots of water. Stay hydrated, stay hydrated, stay hydrated, whether you're sick or not. Water is life. literally. And did you know that if you do start feeling sick, what I would suggest doing is drinking a little bit of something like an Emergen-c or Zipfizz or something like that that has a little bit of extra vitamins, immune boosting sort of stuff. Drinking something like that. If you do have some other type of, anti-cold remedy, try that. A lot of people drink elderberry syrup, which helps some people. I've tried it. It doesn't help me, but it does help some people. So maybe try that. Also, slight exercise like walking for 20 or 30 minutes can actually decrease the symptoms of colds and flus. But, also resting, drinking plenty of fluids, upping your intake of healthy foods, with lots of, nutrients and antioxidants and all that kind of good stuff will really help you with your symptoms and prevention and overall health in general. So our health is one of the most important things. So we want to try to be preventative and try to stay as healthy as we can. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay healthy out there. Conquer tomorrow by preparing today. Talk to y'all later. Bye.